Hi, I'm Mary Jane. This week we asked our circulation staff, do you have a favorite children's book, whether it's one that you read as a child or one that you read as an adult to a child?
Hi everyone. When I was young, my siblings and I read Cars and Trucks and Things That Go. We wore it out quite a bit, so when my own children were born, we got a new copy. And our kids also loved reading it because it's a book that will appeal to people who like things like Where's Waldo, because on every page you can search for Goldbug. Goldbug is a very small cricket, some kind of bug, hidden right there in the beetle, and he reappears on every page. So every time you turn the page, your children can have fun trying to see where he's hidden.
At the circulation desk, my favorite children's book. It's always hard to pick a favorite book. It's like picking a favorite child. I love anything by Mo Willems. I think he's fantastic. The classic Guess How Much I Love You was a great book too. I enjoy that. But I think probably my favorite would be Are You My Mother? P.D. Eastman. My kids loved this book growing up, so I read it to them hundreds of times. So I think it just holds a special place in my heart.
Hi everyone. As my favorite children's book, I chose Charlotte's Web, a book that I remember well from my own childhood. It was written in 1952 by E.B. White, and it tells the story of Charlotte the spider and Wilbur the pig, and how Charlotte saves Wilbur from almost certain death, which is the usual fate of a pig on a farm. I really liked it because it's written from the point of view of the animals on the farm, as well as 8-year-old Fern, who originally saves Wilbur. And it touches on a lot of very important themes, including respect for life, no matter how small, and the value of friendship, which is really the central note, and the ability of the tiniest to make a big difference in the world. I highly recommend it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Mary from the Circulation Desk. This week's question was the hardest one for me so far. I had a tough time picking my favorite children's book because there's so many good ones to pick from. But I ended up with Whose Mouse Are You? It's short and it's sweet and it's simple, and the rhyming text will stay in your mind and you'll memorize it after the first or second time you've read it. But you'll probably be reading it over and over. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Hi, this is Mary Jane. When I was young, I particularly liked the Betsy Tacy series by Maud Hart Lovelace. Betsy and her friends Tacy and Tib were young girls and later older girls growing up in Minnesota, starting in 1897 up through the First World War, when Betsy was a newlywed. I particularly liked the early stories because Betsy and her friends had vivid imaginations, and Betsy loved to tell stories, and they came up with many adventures that often didn't turn out quite the way they anticipated. I particularly liked the old-time flavor of the books and the humor.
Hi, this is Ben from the Circulation Desk. When I was very young and having books read to me, my absolute favorite was Harold and the Purple Crayon. When I got a little bit older and was reading books for myself, my absolute favorite was The Giver.
Hi there, this is Sandhya from Radnor Circulation, and I'm here to share with you a book that I often read with my niece and nephews. We're going on a bear hunt by Michael Rosen. And we make it come alive like this. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Grass. Long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy.
Hi, my name is Chris, and some of my favorite children's books that I like to read to kids are by Audrey Wood. One being Quick as a Cricket, The Napping House, also by Audrey Wood, and pop-up books. One of my favorite pop-up books is The Wide-Mouthed Frog, because the pop-ups are fantastic and the kids love them. For the older kids, my favorite book is The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. It's a very, very lovely story. Thanks. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Paul from Circulation. There's no question that my favorite books from childhood are the 7 Narnia stories by C.S. Lewis and illustrated by Pauline Baynes. First, I'll show you the prequel. The Magician's Nephew explains about Narnia. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Horse and His Boy. Prince Caspian, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Last Battle, and my personal favorite, The Silver Chair. I still reread them. My mom read them when I was little, then I read them myself, and I've read them to all my kids. I highly recommend them.
Hi, it's Dorothy. One of my favorite books as a child was Bear Party by William Penn Dubois. My older sister, Kathy, used to read this to me when I was a child all the time, and I loved it. It was about squabbling koalas who decide to have a masquerade ball to reconnect and learn how to get along. The illustrations are amazing, and I have such great memories of this book. Have a great day.